Hey guys, what's going on? It's Slacker here. This is the last video we're going to do for the Madden 19 roster depth chart reveal and ratings. This is the NFC West. This is our very last game, or our very last video of showing you guys this. If you guys liked the videos before, make sure you gave those thumbs up. That way it helps me, lets me know that you guys enjoyed them, that you liked them. Comment down below on the teams you think are going to win each league. If you haven't seen those videos from before, please go ahead and watch them. They will be just like this one, except they might have your favorite team in them. So starting out at the NFC West, we're going to start with the Arizona Cardinals. Sam Bradford coming in this year at a 79 overall. Josh Rosen, their rookie from UCLA, coming in as a 78 overall. I think that's honestly a little low. I figured he'd be a tad higher, but he is a rookie. He's going to have to prove himself, so he can't come in as a 85 overall just because he's a rookie. Going on to the halfback side, David Johnson will start the season, I think, hopefully. He was their main guy last year when he got hurt. The Cardinals kind of, you know, they weren't as potent as they were with David Johnson on the field in the game. He comes in as a 93. Backup TJ Logan from North Carolina comes in as a 72. And they got rookie Chase Edmonds from Fordham. He comes in at a 71. Going to their wide receiving core, Larry Fitzgerald's back for another year. I don't know if it will be his last, but he's getting up there in age, so it could be his last year. He comes in as an 89 for the number 1 wide receiver. Their number 2 side is JJ Nelson. He comes in at a 77, with Bryce Butler being right behind him at a 76. They also went out and got Christian Kirk from Texas A&M. He is a rookie, and he is a 73 overall with 91 speed. Going to the tight end, they have Jermaine Grisham coming in as an 82 from Oklahoma. Not sure he'll have any competition, but if he does, Seals Jones from Texas A&M might challenge him. He's a second year with a 75 overall rating. Going on to the left tackle position, DJ Humphries from Florida comes in at their starting with a 76 overall. Left guard is also a 76 overall from Idaho. Center is A.Q. Shipley from Penn State, comes in as 74. They also got a rookie in Mason Cole from Michigan. He comes in at a 69 overall. Right guard, they have Justin Pugh starting at 80 overall. I would argue Boehm would be closer to Pugh than Pugh, but they have Pugh as an 80 right now, Boehm as a 71, and they got rookie Will House from Southern Nazarene University, and he comes in at a 61 overall rating. Going on to the right tackle, we have 73 overall Andre Smith from Alabama. It is his 10th year. Corey Cunningham from Cincinnati, he's a rookie. He comes in at a 64 overall. Going to the defensive side, they have Marcus Golden from Missouri coming in at a 76 starter for their left end. They also have rookie Alec James, from Wisconsin. He's a rookie. He is 63 overall as well. Right in, they got an 89 in Chandler Jones. He had a good year last year. 89 is probably well deserved. Also have rookie Dajir. Don't know where he's from in college, but he's 61 overall rookie. Going to their defensive tackles, they have Corey Peters from Kentucky coming in as an 81 for their starter. They also have a 74 overall and a 73 overall in Pierre. They also grabbed a rookie from Hampton. He comes in at a even 60 overall. Hassan Reddick from Temple, his second year in the league. He starts out as a 75 overall on that left outside linebacker position. They also went out and got Opliger from Yale. He comes in at a 63. Their middle linebacker looks to be Josh Barnes to start the season from Auburn at a 73 overall. They have Scooby Wright, love the first name. He's from Arizona. He is a 68 overall. Going out to the right outside linebacker, they have Buchanan from Washington State. He starts out at a 76. They also have a rookie Gardick from Sioux Falls. He comes in at a 62 overall. Going over to their corners, they still have Patrick Peterson. He's a 92 overall starting on the outside, with Jamar Taylor on the other side being an 80 overall. They also grabbed Christian Campbell from Penn State. He is a 67 overall. Cornerback, rookie, free safety. They still got Bethea for an 81 overall from Howard. Going on strong safety, they have Bubba Baker from Washington, second-year man, starting at a 79 overall. They also went out and got A.J. Howard in the draft from Appalachian State. He starts out as a 60 overall, with Ezekiel Turner being a 60 overall strong safety as well. Their kicker for this year will start out as Phil Dawson. He's a 78 overall, and their punter is Andy Lee at 79 overall. If you haven't already, please go ahead and comment down below on who you think is going to win the NFC West this year. I think it's honestly a toss-up. I could see the Rams winning it. I could see the Seahawks winning it. I could see the Cardinals winning it. The 49ers are probably not going to win it. I would say they're the biggest dark horse if they do win it. But we're going to move on to the St. Louis Rams, soon to be called the Los Angeles Rams, if I can find them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this year they are the Los Angeles Rams or if it's next year. Anyway, we'll start off with Jared Goff. He's an 83 overall. I think that's a tad. Well, 83 is probably pretty good for his third year. He had a pretty good year last year. I figured he'd be a tad higher, but he still has to show himself through multiple seasons, not just one or two. He starts out as an 83 overall. Halfback, they have Todd Gurley at 92 is a complete joke to me. This guy is an absolute monster. Should be at least a 96 overall, I think, especially with how they're rating other halfbacks. I think Todd Gurley is right behind Le'Veon Bell, honestly, so I would say he's way over a 92, but right now they have him rated as a 92. Their backup, Justin Davis from USC, is a 70 overall, with their rookie, John Kelly, who is also a 70 overall. Going to the wide receiver core, they have Brandon Cooks coming in as an 87, 95 speed. That guy can turn and burn. Robert Woods, their second wide receiver, coming in as an 83, and they have the good old Cooper Kupp coming in at 80 overall, his second year. Josh Reynolds also has a second year. He starts out as a 73 to start with. They also grabbed Stephen Mitchell Jr. from USC. He starts out as a 63 overall rookie. Going to the tight end position, they have Gerald Everett, who was a rookie last year. He comes in at a 77. Also, Tyler Higbee comes in as a 77 as well. Hitting up the offensive line, who's going to block for Todd Gurley? Andrew Whitworth is going to guard that left tackle spot. He comes in as an 88 overall. Left guard, Roger Stafford comes in at an 80 overall, which is going to help. They also got Jamil Dimpey from Maine. Comes in as a rookie. He is a 65 overall starting out. John Sullivan coming in as their center at 78. They also grabbed Brian Allen from Michigan State, who's a 67 overall rookie. Right guard is the right side is a little down compared to the left side, but the right side they got Jimon Brown from Louisville. He comes in at a 71 right guard. Right tackle they have Hevenstein from Wisconsin. He comes in as a 79. Looks like they also have Noteboom from TCU. He comes in as a 67 overall left tackle. Could play right tackle. We'll have to see. Going to the defensive side, they have Michael Brockers on the left end. Containing the left end, he's from LSU. He's an 88 overall starting out this year. Right end is Aaron Donald, by far their best player probably. He comes in at a 99 overall. It's probably well deserved. I honestly, seeing him as a 99 but JJ Watt not as a 99 really bothers me. I think Watt is better than Donald, even though Donald is younger, but Donald this year is ranked as a 99 overall. You can't argue with that. He's earned it. Franklin Myers is a rookie they grabbed at a 67 overall from Stephen F. Austin. Going on to the defensive tackle, we have Ndamukong Suh coming in at a 94 overall. Can't believe it's still a 94. I would say 88 would be more suffice, but Ndamukong Suh nonetheless comes in at a 94 overall. His backup is a rookie, Joseph Day, from Rutgers. He comes in at a 68 overall. Left outside linebacker is Ibukum from Eastern Washington. It looks like it is his second year. in the league. He comes in at a 75 overall, with Price also being a second-year guy at a 70 overall. Middle linebacker Mark Barron, I thought he'd be a tad higher. He comes in at a 77 overall for the Rams. Ramik Wilson, 73. Going to the right outside linebacker, they could find a different outside linebacker, but they did end up drafting two. They have Lagonker from Northwest Missouri State at a 71. They also have this guy from Oklahoma. He comes in as a rookie, 68. He might actually end up being their starter. We'll have to see. They also grabbed Trevon Young from Louisville at a 66 overall rating. On the outside, they have my favorite Kansas player of all time, probably, is Aqib Talib. He's gave Kansas a good name, which is good because they also got the Kansas City star Marcus Peters. Aqib Talib coming in as an 89 overall this year. Marcus Peters is an 87. Thought that might be a little bit higher. Roby Coleman comes in as an 82 for their backup. Free safety, they got LaMarcus Joyner at a 90 overall. And strong safety, they got John Johnson as an 85 overall. So their defense is definitely better than their offense. So as long as their offense does a decent job, the Rams have a chance to win the NFC West. So their kicker right now is Zerline. They also have Ficken in there. He's in there, but Zerline is an 80 overall, with Hecker being their punter at an 85. So the Rams, I think they have a good chance at being able to win the NFC West. I think the Cardinals and the Seahawks also have a chance, but we'll have to wait to the beginning of the season to find out. Going on to the 49ers, they have Jimmy Garoppolo that they got from New England. He's the man. He's what they're putting their money in. He comes in at an 83 overall. Starting at halfback is Jerick McKinnon from Minnesota. He comes in as an 85. Matt Breida starting at a 77. I would say Breida probably gets a job maybe mid-year through, honestly. I think Breida has a much higher of a ceiling now than Jerick McKinnon does. However, we'll have to wait the beginning of the season. Breida comes in at a 77. Going on to the wide receivers, Pierre Garçon will be the number one wide receiver. He comes in at an 86 overall. Marquise Goodwin from Texas, he comes in at an 83 overall with that 95 speed. Trent Taylor from LA Tech comes in as a 76 in his second year. Dante Pettis from Washington starts out as a 76 overall rookie. Going on to the tight end, George Kittle coming in as a 77 second year guy. He'll probably be their starter, but they also have Garrett Selleck coming in at a 75. Left tackle, Joe Staley, still there, still grinding it out. He comes in at a 90 overall this year. With left guard, Jonathan Cooper from North Carolina comes in at a 72. Their center is Weston Richburg from Colorado State. He comes in at an 81 this year, with right guard Laken Tomlinson from Duke coming in at a 72. Right tackle is owned by Mike McGlinchey. Will probably be their right tackle. He is a rookie this year from Notre Dame. He comes in at a 78. I would suspect he'll be their starter day one. Going on to the defense, Eric Armstead, one of my favorite ends from Oregon. He comes in at a 79 overall. It's funny because they actually have both my favorite. They have him and DeForest Buckner, who was an end in college, but he is a defensive tackle now. Anyway, right in, they have Solomon Thomas, second-year guy from Stanford, who probably will start. DeForest Buckner, another guy from Oregon coming in his third year in the league. He's a captain, and he starts out as an 86 overall. They also went out and got Julian Taylor from Temple. He starts at a 69. Left outside linebacker is owned by Malcolm Smith from USC. He will come in as a 76 overall. With middle linebacker being Reuben Foster. It's his second year. He had a huge year last year. That's why they gave him the kind 87 overall rating as a second-year guy. They also brought in Fred Warner from BYU at middle linebacker. He starts out as a 71. Going to that right outside linebacker, they have Achu, yes, bless you, from Georgia Tech, 73 overall. It's his fifth year in the league. Going to their corners, they have Richard Sherman. Yes, he will still talk. Yes, he will still do his thing. He's at 90 overall from Stanford. On the other side, they have A second-year guy, Witherspoon from Colorado. He didn't do too bad last year. San Francisco was just not good at all, so it's hard for any of their players to actually grow. Jimmy Ward, 77 overall, free safety. And they got from their strong safety, they have Tart from Samford. He comes in at an 83 overall. Their kicker this year will be Robbie Gould starting out. He's an 85, and they have not decided on a punter yet. They will either go Jeff Locke or Bradley Pinnon, who is a 79 overall. Again, San Francisco's got a lot of growing to do. They have a lot of young players, so they're going in the right direction. However, they just need the experience now, and I think it's going to be probably a couple of years before they get that. So our last team in the NFC West is the Seattle Seahawks. They could possibly win again this year, or win this year the NFC West. They stand. If I had to say, Seahawks are probably the #1 team going into the offseason, but I would not be surprised if they got third, because the other teams in the NFC West could win it as well. Russell Wilson starting at his a 92 overall. They also got Alex McGough from FIU coming in at a 61 overall. Going to the halfback, they have J.D. McKissick from Arkansas State, 77. They have Rashad Penny, who is from San Diego State, coming in as a 76. He might be their starter. We don't know. The Seahawks really don't know. They just play whoever has a hot hand. It's going to be hard this year to pick halfbacks for their team. As their wide receivers, Doug Baldwin still leading the wide receiver core at 90 overall, with Tyler Lockett being an 82 overall, and Brandon Marshall still in the league, coming in as an 81. Jaron Brown comes over from the Arizona Cardinals. He has a 78 overall for them. Tight ends, we got Ed Dixon, 70. We have Ed Dixon, 77 overall. Will Disley from Washington comes in as a 71 overall. Left tackle Dwayne Brown from Virginia Tech. He comes in as an 81, with Jamarco Jones from Ohio State coming in at a 66. Ethan Pokic from LSU is his second year. He comes in as a 69. He's also battling with Jordan Ruse from Purdue. He's a 66, and they are both 2-year players. Their center will be head by Justin Britt from Missouri. He's a 78 overall this season. DJ Fluker, 72 overall from Alabama, carrying up that right guard spot. On the right tackle, they have FD, 69 overall. It could also be George Fant. He's a 68 overall. Could even be Willie Beavers at a 66. The right tackle position is pretty much up for grabs at this point. Heading to the defense, Frank Clark, 81 overall left end for the Seahawks. Deion Jordan, who's another favorite Oregon player. They have a lot of great ends and defensive tackles at Oregon. He comes in this year at a 79 overall. They also grabbed the rookie from USC, Rasheem Green. He comes in at a 70 overall. Defensive tackle is owned by Jaron Reed from Alabama. It's his third year in the league. He comes in as a 79. Nazir Jones from North Carolina comes in as a 75, second-year guy. The linebackers are Barkevis Mingo. I can't pronounce his name. I just call him Mingo. He's from LSU. He comes in this year at a 78 overall on that left outside linebacker position. Jacob Martin from Temple is the rookie they drafted at that position at an 65 overall. Bobby Wagner, probably their best guy on their defensive squad. There could be we'll go with him being the best overall. He starts out as a 97, which is pretty darn good. Right outside linebacker is headed by KJ Wright from Mississippi State. He comes in at an 82 overall. They also got Shaquem Griffin. You know that story. You love that story. It's a great story. Honestly, I'll probably try to trade for him. I'm just so excited for him, and 72 overall rating is a good rating for him starting out. They also grabbed Jacob Pugh from Florida State at a 63 overall. His brother Shaquille Griffin, coming last year, he is a cornerback. He's their starter corner at 80 overall. Justin Coleman being on the other side, or Maxwell being on the other side, he comes in they come in at a 76 overall. Their free safety is Earl Thomas III. He could also be one of their best players, but Bobby Wagner probably takes the cake right now. Earl Thomas comes in at a 94 with Bradley McDougall from Kansas. Love him. He's a 75. Don't know how much he'll play this year. Cam Chancellor took a little step back on his overall. He goes down to a 90 overall this year, starting out. The kickers, they have Sebastian Janikowski. He's just an absolute bomb, man. He has 18 years. This will be his 19th, but they also have Jason Myers just in case. Janikowski getting the 81 and Myers getting the 76 overall. Their punter will be Michael Dixon. He's a rookie from Texas. We'll wait and see if that stays true, but he is their starter as of right now. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button. That way you can catch all my Madden videos this year. There will be plenty every single week for you to watch on Madden 19. I appreciate you guys for watching all of the roster videos. I really do. I know it was 8 videos long, but we covered every single team and every single depth chart position for Madden 19 a week before it comes out. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. If you'd like to see something else like this, or if you'd like to see something different from the Madden, please let me know and I can look into it and see if we can get it done for you. Until the next time, Slacker out.